What is up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Phil's Super, and today I am going to teach you how to build a front splitter for your car, DIY. Alright, so I went ahead and put up the car on jack stands to make it so I could use 10mm head knob. There's a reason I'm not a mechanic. But anyway, you're going to go ahead and take this front lip off if you have one. If you don't, go ahead and skip ahead to 1 minute and 12 seconds. Don't actually know it's at 1 minute and 12 seconds, but there's a part after this that will pretty much be the same thing, because I'm going to take this off, I'm going to move the cat, and I'm going to take the lip off so I can trace the design I want on some cardboard, because you're going to want to do that before you'll actually start cutting anything, tracing anything. Anyway, I'm getting on a tangent. I'm going to go ahead and take this off, and then for you guys who don't have a lip, go ahead and just watch me do this, because it'll be fun. And if you do have a lip, follow along and we'll take it off and then we'll move on so you can actually get a splitter going. Darn cat, get in the way every single stinking time. This is not a drill. I have to throw that one in there, sorry. I just realized something is I actually bent the whole piece that's holding this on with axe one time. Shoot. I got some work to do. 'Cause I am happy on this island, wanna be my farmland. I don't ever want to leave, I'm in a tropic. Alright, so once you have your lip taken off, or if you don't have a lip, then you're gonna have to do this next step anyway. But what you're going to want to do is take some old butcher paper or something, and you're gonna want to lay it over the material you're gonna use for your lip. And you're gonna take the paper and layer it under. And since my paper isn't big enough, I'm going to stick a couple together. And you're going to want to trace out the design you want. Now you want to make sure that you leave room behind the lip as well as in the design in front, so you have extra space to attach it, and if you need to adjust it forwards or backwards, you have a bit of leeway to do so. You really only actually need to do half of this. So I'm going to only go ahead and draw this half of my lip, design it, and then we'll be able to flip the design over to get the exact mirror image, which will help us keep some symmetry. So let's go ahead and get this all drawn up. Something to hold on to, gotta find it. Well, that took a bit longer than I expected, honestly. So, you know what? Not too shabby for a first try, but you don't know that because I'm an experienced person, so follow what I do. So, the next part is you are actually going to want to cut it out. So, let's go ahead and cut it out. Make sure that you take your time. Like, honestly, this is the part that'll make or break the project. Yeah, be careful. And also, if you also notice how this cuts off here, I'll be teaching you guys how to make little extensions that will be sturdy, hold up, not look like they're add-ons, just look like they're flush, and it'll look great, because this is your car. I'm insane. Never mind. No inspirational speeches. So really, you guys missed out on quite a lot of what I've been doing on the splitter. I've actually been working on it all winter and still haven't finished it, so I will say right now, if you're watching this, which don't know how you'd find out if you weren't watching this, but don't try to attach splitters to a lip. That doesn't, yeah, just don't do it. I mean, don't take like the splitter part, the flat part on the bottom, and try to attach it to a lip and then that to a car if it doesn't quite fit correctly. I don't know what I'm quite trying to say, but if you can't, pretty much what I'm saying, I guess, is if you have the splitter, if you can't mount it straight to the car, just put a couple screws in the bottom, or bolts, or whatever boats your float, then I wouldn't bother with it, because right now, this is where we're at. I'm getting close. Today's going to be the last day no matter what. but I think where I left off, it's been so long. So afterwards, what I had to do was I had to screw in, you can see 2 screws here. There's also 2 screws in the front that I covered over, screwed it into the bottom splitter and to the lip. And then I put a bunch of sealer around here, a bunch of Bondo junk. This is where I extended it. These are actually 2 different parts held together by a piece of metal and bolts, and then covered over. It's primed. I'm about to prime it again to get the sealer. The sealer's for the edge that just wouldn't quite set right, no matter how many times I went over it with Bondo and sanded it and all that stupid bunch of junk. So yeah, this is a bunch of junked up, but you know what? It is gonna have to do. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and prime this, and I'm probably just gonna show you guys when it's done, to be honest. Otherwise, I'd have an insane amount of footage of a bunch of stuff that didn't work. So I'm gonna go ahead and get to that, and I will show you guys when it's done, which I have no idea when it'll be, but you'll stay posted. I think. I don't know. We'll see. One of these days, you're probably gonna get this video next winter, even though I'm filming this beginning of July. Alright, deuces. So, guess what? I think it's done. So, yep, went ahead and finished it up. Painted it black, because splitters, they're really only black. And then I mocked it up on the car, kind of all fakey like. It doesn't fit, but you know, to show you guys, I'm actually really happy with it. Oh. So there she is, looking all good. I like it a lot. Let me see, there we go. Kind of see, but don't mind the sprinkler holding it up. But yeah, it's not actually attached. It's hooked up. It's gonna look so good with the wide body kit. I got struts shipping right now. But yeah, it's all bunch of junked up still. It's a mess, but I don't care, because I made it myself. And it looks nice. I'm so happy with it. Anyway, so now we got some light. Alright, so that's gonna be it for today. Gonna go ahead and cut it off here. Wait, not yet. Anyway, that's the end of the video. So anyway, cheesy outro coming in 3, 2, 1. Alright guys, that's when I'm going to cut it off for today. Just remember to keep your head in the sky and your heart on the road. And I will see you guys later. Whenever I post another video. Later.